was gonna go on a little tour of my Sketchpad. It's falling apart. Most artists are familiar with this. It sucks, and it's definitely unfortunate when you have sketch pads that come with a spine like this rather than the rings or spiral spines is what they call them. But anyway, go ahead and get started. As you will notice, there is some extreme evolution that goes throughout this thing. Progress is made, meaning that designs get better as the further I get into the book. That first one needs some TLC. Another thing you will notice that predominantly the designs in here are hockey, being that that's like the only sport that I'm actually into and a fan of. Second, like this, baseball is a sport I tried to get into, it just didn't really work out, but I have a respect for it, so that's what's going to dominate this book, and then the rest of the sports branches and leagues and stuff like that. This, I can't stand this design, that's why it's unfinished. It's just poor. This is a poor design. It's wrong. The NY logo is not even the same size as the SD, and I just gave up on it. I hate it. This one is a win. Fell in love with it. It's really solid. Used to stare at it every day, and upon staring at it, I realized I misspelled Indians, and it just killed me. 93 Stanley Cup champs, Montreal Canadiens. I don't know why this camera's flashing like this. Here's my actual team that I really do like, the Boston Bruins, 2011 Stanley Cup champs. Here's a pretty solid design that it's got me stomped right now because I got a lot planned for it, and it's just like I want to put the league, American and national, and I want to put Cardinals and Rangers in there, and it's just beating me up. So I don't want to say I gave up on it, but I just had to come back to it. 93 finals, Bulls versus Suns. Only thing left to do in here is just finish the outline, and then I'm gonna see. I got the cities in which the teams are represented behind them. I think that's a pretty cool touch. Super Bowl 49, I screwed up on the S. It's coming up too high. Kind of messed up the design. Kind of made me not even want to finish it, but it's such a solid piece that I'll finish it one day. I don't know. And this end is too wide, but oh well. This design is hell. It sucks. It's crap. I'm not even gonna talk about it. This one too sucks. Horrible. This one, complete opposite. This is an extremely solid design that I started, concept, finished, colored, and everything. I just don't like how small this verse graphic is. I wish it was a little bit bigger so it could have some significance in the final piece. But oh well. And it fell off the book. Here's a 97 Stanley Cup final piece. This Red Wings logo is killing me, so I kind of gave up on the entire design just because of this logo. But I will come back to it eventually. 2005 World Series champs, Chicago White Sox. All right. 2012 face-off between the Giants and the Tigers, World Series. Giants won. I really like this piece. I don't know, it's lacking something beyond color and the outline. Here's a real different design. As you can see, probably can't really see, but I'm working on embedding the Broncos and the Panthers logo into the text of the Super Bowl. And then, instead of the typical dueling helmets design that you find, I'm doing the actual mascots. And being that these are mostly outlined mascots, it's gonna kill me. But I'm up for a challenge. I just don't know when I'm gonna finish it. Here's another hockey design. Patrick Kane, when he rocked the mullet for the Stanley Cup back in 2015, they called it the Magic Mullet. His nickname is Showtime 88, representing them Chicago Blackhawks. You already know. Here's the design for the Blackhawks, Stanley Cup champs 2015. I just need to outline this in pen and then color it. Solid design. Now this is even more solid piece I did for a Stanley Cup final this year. Penguins versus the Sharks. Penguins won. I mean, this design is just solid, man. Like, it looks professionally done. At least in my opinion. You should feel that way about your artwork. I just need to put the Sharks and the Penguins logo on the helmets and color it. Here's a revisit of the 98 World Series. Way better design. I kind of like how I did unintentionally, but it came out solid. Everything is coming towards you. Um, Starting with the stars in the background, the 98, the World Series, the helmets, and then the teams. Very solid. Just haven't colored it yet. 2010 Super Bowl, Colts versus the Saints. 96 World Series, the Yanks versus the Braves. '07 World Series, the Red Sox versus the Rockies. Rocks versus Sox, but it was, nickname. Red Sox won. White Sox won the '05 World Series. Focus, you piece of crap camp. Here's a super solid piece I'm doing for the Canadians and the Bruins. If you know anything about hockey, you would know that they are bitter rivals to the end, and they are a pain in my Bruins' ass. Because the Bruins are actually my team, but I give credit where credit's due. They just can't really mess with the Canadians. NBA Finals this year, Cavaliers finally won a championship with LeBron, and it was a big deal, so I just decided to do a piece for him, an unfinished piece for him. Here's a solid piece I'm doing for the Penguins. I like their retro logo. Even though they went back to their extreme retro logo, this is what they wore from, I think, 93 to '02. I could be wrong, fact check me on that. But I like that logo better than any other logo. Just a solid piece, man. I don't know why I haven't finished it yet. 2008 World Series. A World Series is another title for it. It's called the Fall Classic, so you see that. I keep putting that in my pieces. Phillies versus the Rays. Devil Rays. TB versus 215. You already know. Here's a piece I did for the Braves. I did have the bar, as you can see in the background, kinda, I erased it. The bar going through the A. Didn't like it, so I kinda added the tomahawk, which kinda threw the symmetricality of it off. And I can slide the A over, but I don't know, man. I'm just not really feeling this piece as a whole design. This is a piece I'm doing for Tim Duncan. Stop flashing, you piece of crap camera. I don't really like what's going on right here. He looks really stupid. But I'll keep working on it. This is a solid piece. This inspired by the Super Bowl one. I just decided to color this one because with the Broncos and the Panthers, I really couldn't wait to see what it was going to look like with recessed logos and the text. So I went ahead and colored this one, even though, like I said, dueling mascots, just like the Panther and Broncos piece. Bruins versus the Blackhawks. This is a piece I did for this year's Final Four: Villanova, Syracuse, Oklahoma, and the Tar Heels. It's pretty cool, but these basketballs look really, really, really wonky. Which is extremely unfortunate because I think it's a cool design overall. It's just that the basketballs look really stupid. They look like volleyballs. Chicago White Sox. Southside Hitman is a nickname for the team, so I had to incorporate it into the piece. A piece I'm doing for my home state. I'm gonna add the Tar Heels and the Wolfpack right here. I think it's really cool. This Deacon logo is too big, and I don't like to say I give up on things, but I realize it's too big and I need to make it small so it fits into the quarters, and I just gave up on it. Piece is finished, just needs to be outlined and colored. Doing for the Cubs. I think it's really cool. I got this idea elsewhere, I'm not saying I ripped it off, it's just that just adding the C into Chicago, incorporating the logo comes from somewhere else, but the rest of the design is original, and I think it's really solid and cool. As you can see, I'm going on a Chicago kick. Here's a kind of piece that's coming at you for the Bulls. It just needs to be outlined and colored. It's done. There's another reference, Stay No Chara, and I'm probably gonna work on that. So